there, so it is time for my December favorites. I don't have a ton of things to share with you guys this month, but I do have a few things that I've been really loving. Sorry for like any glare or like weird lighting things. I'm actually working with a new lighting system right now and it's the first time I've tried it, so I'm still working out the kinks, so bear with me. So everything that I'm going to show you guys is makeup products this month. I didn't spend a lot on new clothes. I got some nice things for Christmas, and although I absolutely love them, I really wanted to do just like a beauty favorites this month anyway. I probably will also take part in the Best of Beauty 2015 trend that's going on, so stay tuned for that. To start out this video, my first favorite of the month has to be my Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place foundation. This stuff is crazy good. I'm kind of slow to jump on this bandwagon, I think, but I've just been holding off buying it because I felt like it was too good to be true, and I'm here to tell you it's true. It is so good for people who their makeup tends to slide off their face, or if they have oily skin and it just separates, disappears over the day. This stuff is truly stay all day makeup. Like, I have some on the back of my hand from just like applying it this morning, and I tried to rub it off before the video and it is not going anywhere. Like, that goes nowhere. I have the shade 1W1 Bone, which is the fairest yellow shade that they have. There is one N1 and one C1, but the undertones were just a little bit too pink for me, and even though this one is a little bit too dark, I love it so much. It's the first foundation that I've ever found that actually stays all day because I have oily skin, and it is expensive, but in my opinion, totally worth it. So if you're like me, you're a late bloomer and haven't tried this one yet because it's been popular for a very long time, but you have oily skin and you want something that's going to last all day and give you super great coverage, Estee Lauder Double Wear is your new life. This second favorite is from the drugstore, and it is the Maybelline New York CoverStick. It's this little cheapo thing that I think I used as a concealer when I was probably in 6th grade. And I have the shade Ivory, which is probably the lightest one again. And it's just like your regular stick concealer. It has like kind of a waxy yet creamy feel. It isn't as dewy as the MAC Matchmaster concealer stick, so that's why I like it. And I use this for like highlighting, especially around my mouth. Like, I'll put like a little bit on my Cupid's bow and I'll like outline my lipstick after I've done it with this guy. And it's also really great for really natural looking highlights. So if you don't feel like going the shimmery route, sometimes I'll just like dot this a little bit on my cheekbones and rub it in with my fingers, and it just kind of gives like a little tiny bit of a sheen and also some lightness and give my face a little bit of dimension. Plus I think it was like $4, so. Speaking of lipstick, what is on my lips right now is this, and it is the Maybelline Matte lipstick in Touch of Spice. I absolutely love this lipstick. There it is there. It's just beautiful, spicy brownie rose. I actually have only touched this up once today, and I've been wearing it for 8 hours. My lips are a little bit flaky and dry right now, so don't pay attention to that. But the lipstick is really great for wear. I love the matte collection that Maybelline came out with. I pair it with MAC lip liner in Whirl, and I find that that is a really great combination. 2 more lipsticks that I want to share with you guys, both from the drugstore. The first one is this Essence lipstick. If you live in Canada, and I think you can get it in Australia too. I'm not 100% sure about any other country. Let me know below if you can get this in the States or wherever you live. This is in the shade 05 Cool Nude, and it's a very browny mauve color. It's more of a sheer lipstick. It doesn't have a lot of pigment, and it definitely does have a sheen to it, but I just love the shade for lazy days. Like if I'm just wearing really light concealer, some blush and mascara, then I'll just pop this on because it's almost like my lip color, but a little bit browner and a little bit glossier. So this again was like $2 or $3 from the drugstore in Canada, and I just think it's super pretty and such a great price. This next lipstick is from Revlon. I've actually had this for a long time, but I haven't really busted it out in a long time. And this one is in the shade Stormy Pink, and it is a matte lipstick from Revlon. It doesn't swatch very well, but it's so pretty. Like, it's like the perfect matte baby pink, and the formulation is really nice. It's almost like it's gel. Like, it doesn't come off creamy or thick. It's almost like a very highly pigmented gel, and it sits on your lips and it stays for a really long time. And I find that it's dark enough that it still looks really good on every skin tone, because sometimes the baby pinks are like way too baby pink and just wash me right out because I am so fair. But this one I think would suit a lot of skin tones. I have two cheek products. This first one is from Sephora, and it is the Sephora Colourful Cheek Ink Gel, and I have the shade 02 Plumeria, which is kind of like a really pretty orangey coral color. And this is a very liquidy gel-like texture, and I love wearing this underneath my foundation just so it shows through a tiny bit. So when you rub it in, it kind of just disappears into the skin, and you can really barely see it, but it gives a very natural and subtle glow to the skin. And what I really like about this formulation is that it dries totally matte. It doesn't stay sticky, it doesn't stay creamy, it doesn't transfer. It's literally like a gel stain for your cheeks. You could probably use it for your lips too. I hadn't really thought of that until right now, but really cool product, and I really love the color Plumeria. Now this cheek product, it might be a little bit limited where in the world. I'm not really sure. I feel like it's such a random brand. Vasanti? I guess that's how you would say it. They have like a lot of random like mineral things, and it's just like always by itself in Lawton's. It's never with the rest of the makeup. So this blush is called Sun Peached Glow Brightening Mineral Powder. And that is the color that it is. It's a really beautiful coral. It looks pretty orange on my hand there, but there's something about it that when you have it on your skin, it just like, it gives you a beautiful sheen. It's not sparkles, and it's not even really shimmer. It just glows, it just sheens, and it even has a bit of a bronzy feel on my skin when I have it on my face. Not so much on my hand, but definitely when it's on my cheeks. I think I got it for $11, although I think it was on sale. But they have a bronzer that is sitting right beside it, and I wish I'd picked it up because it looked like a total dupe for NARS Laguna. But anyway, yes, so Sun Peach Glow by Vasanti. I got it at Lawton's in Canada. If Vasanti is anywhere else, in any store that you guys know, list down below, just because I'm curious. Oh, and I have to apologize, like, there's a lot of traffic going on. My window's like right there. This month I've also really been loving the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. This is quite new to me. I got it just a few weeks ago, and I have to say I love the colors in this palette. I'll try to not blind you, but the colors in here are just so beautiful, and I can just see myself using this all the time. It has the most perfect matte brown, matte caramel, matte kind of peachy caramel there. This is to die for. This green is really to die for. I love the palette. I think it's perfect for everyday use, and I honestly think that if I could only choose one palette that I own to have for the rest of my life, and that's the only one, it would totally be this one, because I think it just has like a little bit of everything. Plus, it actually smells like chocolate. Like milky and white chocolate. Oh my god, it smells so good. My last beauty favorite of the month is this Mint Julips lip scrub from Lush, and this is awesome stuff. It looks like brown sugar in there. Ooh. It smells like chocolate mint, and you just rub your lips to get any like dry flakies off. Honestly, I probably should have done that before I filmed, but anyway. Lush products are so awesome. I love how natural, I mean, I use a lot of unnatural things, but I love how natural these are, and oh, they just all smell so good, and it does a really good job at exfoliating your lips. Also, it says a lip smacking cocktail and says it's edible, and I always eat it afterwards and it actually tastes like sugar. Maybe that's all it is, I don't know, but it does a good job. Anyway, those are my favorites for the month of December. Like I said, stay tuned for a best of 2015 beauty video. I'm really excited to film that. I'll probably put that up within the next week or so if I can get it finished, because there are a lot of things I need to go through for that. Anyway, I hope you guys had an awesome holiday, whatever holiday you guys are celebrating. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It would mean the world to me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.